You never know what you're going to learn while traveling. In this case, I didn't expect to learn how to write thoroughly researched history papers, but that seems to be what I've been spending my time doing this past week. Oh, and don't try to come to Australia without a visa. Even if you are a refugee, they'll ship you off to a camp in the Pacific. Not that the US is any better with our immigration policies. For the second part of my parents' visit to Australia, we flew to the outback of the Northern Territory to see Uluru and Kata, or if you prefer the English names, Ayers Rock and the Olgas. I found that most people don't know what Uluru is until you tell them it's that big rock in the middle of the desert, and even then most Americans have no idea what it is. The 3-hour flight from Sydney is a testament to how empty this continent is. For most of the flight, we passed over barren deserts and dried up riverbeds. The sheer size and beauty of the monoliths is well worth the trek out to the heart of Australia. Like I said, barren. This lake only has water in it once every 10 years. This is the only place it's possible to climb Uluru. The natives would definitely prefer that you didn't though, but even despite that, lots of people just ignore them. Uluru was and still is a very sacred site for the Anangu Aboriginal people. They've been using its caves as campsites for thousands of years. It's also one of the only reliable sources of water in the desert. There is a trail around the base of the rock, but none of us were feeling up to hiking, so we drove instead. On the rare occasions that it does rain, hundreds of waterfalls cascade down the rock into watering holes. It's only even cloudy 5 days a month though, so you'd have to be pretty lucky to see the rain. The famous postcard shot of Uluru. As the sun sets, the rock changes colors before your eyes. There's not much else to do out here, so pretty much the entire population turns out to see it. It was very early and very cold, but a desert sunrise isn't something you forget soon. The completely flat horizon might be a little bit more stunning for someone who hasn't grown up in Illinois. Kata, the other group of monoliths in the national park. The Valley of the Winds hike. Gee, wonder why they call it that. Kata is actually made up of a conglomerate rock, unlike Uluru, which is a smooth Arcos sandstone. paved road ends, nothing but the vastness of Western Australia before you.